I wish she would hurry up. Like, I'm not her Uber driver. I don't know why she's taking so long. Who you over there texting? Looking all extra happy. Liam. I told you about him. I had him on my trip when I went to Toronto. That or you slept with him? Which one? Cause there's a difference. Hi, Lee. What? Why? I don't tell you anything. You were the one that told me you were slowing things down this year. I'm in a much better place now than I was last year. Really? Because I can name like 5. Jason, Cameron. But Cameron, he doesn't really count. Candace, stop looking at me like that. Alright, I think she's finally coming. But anyway, did you open up that retirement account I told you about? I don't know about this whole investing thing. Like, it's so scary and risky. Like, how am I supposed to just put my trust and my money into these random stocks? What if I lose all my money? What if the stock market crashes? It's just so much. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into that skit. And that skit came from the thought about people just being more risky in other areas of their lives, you know, especially when it comes to their sex life. People are more willing to take risks or just to be more open to talking about it. When it comes to their finances or investing their money, they don't want to talk about it, or it's just too scary. So that was the idea behind that video. It ties into the whole theme of today's video, which is how the fear of investing is actually keeping your net worth hostage. And for those of you who don't know what your net worth is, it's actually all of your assets minus all of your liabilities or all of your debt. A number that lets you know where you stand financially. And I really wish that I gotta buy a new tripod because my other one broke, and so now when I do these videos I have to like lean it up against something or I have to hold it. But anyway, yesterday I had met like this Indian woman and I was having a conversation with her. She was like, oh, what do you do? I told her what I did. She's like, well, I was like, what do you do? She's like, oh, I'm a software engineer. And I said, wow, that must be really hard. And she's like, no, it's actually not as hard as like finances, because when it comes to investing, like I know nothing about investing. Investing is so scary, and like that's why I just don't invest at all. And I'm like, oh, so even at your job, you're not signed up for your 401k program? She's like, no, it's just like too scary, so I just don't do it. So that was one instance this week where I spoke to somebody. And then there was another instance where I met this man and he was asking me what I do. And then when I told him what I did, I was like, oh, I do design and I also do money coaching. He's like, oh, so do you have any investments? I'm like, yeah, I do have investments. And he was just like, oh, so when I started telling him about like the different investing accounts that I have, he was just so shocked. He was like, you don't really see people of our color, especially in our community, and talking about investments or investing in general. I just think that, wait, hold on, I gotta look at my notes, y'all. I actually took notes for this video. Hold on. I know there are a ton of people out there who are afraid to start investing their money, but like I said, you being afraid of investing is literally holding your net worth hostage, because your money can only grow so much by just having it sitting in a savings account. Because your savings account really only earns, okay, maybe you get like you find like a 2% interest, but most savings accounts you're getting like a 1% interest. Okay, I googled the average savings account's interest is 0.6%, right? So even if you're able to get 1% or 2.5% or 2% on your savings, it's still not enough to help you build wealth. I'm not saying that savings isn't important. It is important, but it's also important for you to invest your money, because according to CNBC.com, the average annualized total return for the S&P 500 index over the past 90 years is 9.8%. That means that your money has a higher chance of growing, has a higher interest rate in the stock market than it does with your savings account. And add that with compound interest, which is your money. It's just like racks on racks on racks. Like, you know, I know it's probably like, that song's like outdated, but like your money is just growing on top of your money. Like your money is having babies, basically. That's what compound interest is. And so that's why it's super important to invest your money. I was able to pay off $47,000 worth of debt and then still have a positive net worth is because because I started investing early, and really investing early is what played a key role in me being able to be debt free and have a positive net worth after I paid off all of that debt. You guys are afraid to invest. You know, there's so many resources out there to help. You know that I have tons of blog posts out there on youngyetwise.com. I also have an investing book, which I'm going to leave that below. But there's also other experts out there that are teaching you and people like you how to invest their money. You know, Tila from TilaHolcomb.com, she has a free investing course and just lots of great content and videos that you can check out with her. Anthony Copeman from Financial Lituation, which you guys can check out. All of the resources and the people I'm mentioning, I'm going to list below, and I have a whole blog post so you guys can check that out, where you can find their resources and information. Of course, we have Kendra from thekeyresource.com, who's all about helping you guys get started in real estate investing, who owns rental properties and wants to help you guys do the same. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's Eric, who teaches about investments. Investing in real estate and stocks is actually Todd Capital. So his podcast is actually called Billionaire Podcast. So I'm going to leave the link to where you can find his podcast also in the blog post. So make sure you guys click and check it out. If you're afraid to invest, there's no excuses. There's people out there that want to help you. So you can't be afraid to invest in your education. You can't be afraid to invest in the stock market, because time is going to pass whether you invest or you don't invest. Either your money's going to be right here in 10 years or it's going to be up here in 10 years. The choice is yours. You are literally in control of where your finances are going to be. And we also have to debunk the myth that you need thousands of dollars in order to start investing, because you really don't need thousands and thousands of dollars to start investing. So that is a myth that we just have to get rid of our heads. That's keeping us stuck from investing. It's possible for you to invest today. Like, you can start investing today. And I'm going to make sure you guys click the link to check out all of the resources that I listed today. And I'm going to be doing a free live masterclass this Wednesday, July 18th. So I'm at 8:00 p.m. EST. The plane is passing by. But I really want you guys to check it out. I'm talking about how to eliminate $5,000 of debt, because I think that debt is something that holds people back from even investing sometimes. You're like, I have so much debt. How can I even invest my money? Don't want to miss out on this free workshop. I'm going to leave the link to my Facebook group where I'm holding the workshop. Make sure you guys click that link, join my group, and then you can be able to see my live masterclass next Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For more money tips and inspiration, be sure to head over to youngyetwise.com. I'm Candace Marie, and as always, be wise, stay humble, and build. I'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm still trying to get to 1,000. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm just talking so fast and I had so much to provide in this video, but hopefully you guys found this video useful and helpful.